What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Hyperface podcast. Today, I'm joined with Greedy, the usual, and we have a surprise guest, Andre, soccer player, singer, dad, confidant.
That's right.
Busy. This guy is like the king of no excuses. Student. Right. So he's an upcoming industrial mechanic. He's again, I'm saying a father. He's keeping with staying fit. Music, does it all, stays fashionable. Yeah. The perfect guest that we have today.
What did I know? You a fool's gold. Yes, I did.
Welcome.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, to people who don't know you, could you please introduce yourself? Feel free to go in depth.
Well,
How did you get here? Where do you come from? Your origins, everything.
yeah, well, I go by the name Andre, but when I'm on my music wise, you can call me Golden Boy. That's my YouTube channel says Golden Boy on it. I came here in Canada about in 2013. That would be about almost 9 years from now. Yeah, I came from Tanzania, East Africa.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty much, yeah. So
Tanzania.
Yeah.
So why did you come here?
like why and how?
Yeah. Why Canada?
Oh, immigrants, we came as immigrants, me and my mom and siblings, older brother, two sisters, two brothers, So we didn't have much back then, back home. So you know how immigrants get here. So we were supposed to go to the US, but my mom denied it. She wanted to come here instead because some of the reason I wouldn't want to talk about here, family issues, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah. So, yeah, when we got here, well, the place here is not bad. It's cold. We got here like I think 2 days before Halloween. So like,
Oh,
yeah, so it's almost
right in winter,
it was
yeah,
too cold. Snow was hard to get used to. But right now, I feel like I was born here. Yeah.
Nice. So I'm going to dive right into it and ask you, right? So to most people, most viewers, the average person always tells you that they don't have enough time. I don't have time. I can't do this. I can't do that. And, I want to use you as an example of no excuses, right? You can get things done if you want to get them done, right? You're studying, you're a father, you're doing your music gig, and you play soccer, and on top of that, you're staying lean and fit. So how do you walk us through your day? How do you do that? Where's the balance? What's the process?
Well, I started playing soccer. I will start with soccer first.
Yeah, sure.
I started playing soccer back home. It was everybody that's a sport everybody East African, but when I got here, I got into high school, and then I started grade 9. I had gym for 4 years. Is how you in school. I had gym for 4 years, so every year I would have gym. So whenever I have a gym, there's soccer involved, there's fitness involved, So from there, that's when I started liking fitness. I'm like, yo, this is good. I graduated high school. I didn't know much about working out and stuff, but but I started watching some YouTube video how to do this and this in the gym. Then from there, that's when I started going. I have this little video. I don't know if I can show you guys right now.
We could definitely put it on the...
Yeah. So when I was in my last year in high school, we had a project to do. We got asked to choose something you like to do. If you want to write down, you can write down a couple paragraphs or sentences. I chose to do a video of me doing workouts. My phone was bad. You can look at it. The phone was really bad, but I did like about a minute video me working out, and I got about 80% on our task we got asked. So that's why I'm like, yo, this is good. So from there, when I graduated, that's when I joined the gym, start crushing it. On top of that, I never stopped playing soccer. So like balancing all those stuff, because when I finished high school, I went to college, but I dropped out because I didn't like what I took first. Dropped out and then had a kid on the way, So I had to focus. I worked gym, home every day. That was the same thing I would do, but I just never stopped going. I never stopped going. Like when I heard I'm having a kid, it was hard. It was I was 19. I heard yeah, you're having a kid, uh, and I'm like, what do I do here? I'm not done college. I'm I don't know what I'm gonna do in school. So what should I do here? What I did, I just I went to work at this place at the welding for like 2 years. From there, so I'll do like 12-hour shift, and because I jump fit for less, the one Barton on Cinema. Yeah. Beside there, so like I work 12 hours, pass there for like 1 hour or two, just to feel something. Pass to the gym, just stretch, do something. So I'll do that for like almost Monday to Friday, and take a weekend off. So from there, like it's becoming my habit. Start becoming my habit. It's good to be lazy. Sometimes you feel like, today, I don't want to go, man. Today, but those days comes to me sometimes too. Like I guess you guys, that happens to you guys too. But so it would happen. But whenever it happened, because I had a couple weights at home, I just do abs at home before I shower. So every day, like after work, I go home. If I didn't go to the gym, I work out home like about 20 minutes or 30 minutes stretching, workout, up, all that. That's why I'm more like packed, right? So from there, that's I would say that would be the beginning of me, start going hard on it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
So, can you let me know, since childhood, are you very interested in singing, or something which randomly came into your mind? This is the time I need to go into singing. Or so what happened actually? You can walk through on?
Yeah. Singing, you can sing too, man. You can grab a mic.
I don't think you want me or to.
You can. Man.
There's not enough autotune to sound that bad voice.
Yeah. Well, like I would say back home for me, where you came from, do you have that singer you used to listen to?
Yeah.
They play music, you're like, I like the song, let me listen to it. You listen to it, a couple of days later, you know the lyrics, everything, start singing along, From there, that's what I'm like, I'm not good as, I don't think I'm good at it yet, but like, whenever I'm in the studio, like I focus, because all I can say most of the time is when you do something and you enjoy doing it, you like it, just don't think about what the other people will say. I like gym. I don't like school. I wouldn't like to. But I wouldn't say, I'll still go. But I like gym. I like anything that makes me happy. Anything that makes me happy. I like gym, singing, anything that will bring joy to my life. I go into. So my singing career, how it started, is just when I came here, as I forgot to mention. I used to write a couple of songs, but I wasn't that good, I would write just and watch some guys from back home, how they demonstrate how to write a good song from beginning to the end, I would do that, and I didn't have a studio. I didn't know where to go, I would just keep writing, and one time I went to this studio here. I paid money, but they recorded me. It was really bad. I didn't want to release it. I deleted the song. Yeah. So from there, it broke my heart. So I stopped. You know what? I'm not gonna sing. I'm just gonna do something else. So that's why I had to focus some other stuff. But when I grew, they would keep growing up. They would keep seeing more opportunities of me getting in studio, until I bought myself a laptop, a microphone, just like this. That's it. And then start recording myself over time. Send to people. What do you think about this? Does it sound good? Yeah. They give me opinion. You should do this and this and that. Yeah. From there. Yeah. And then it came a time I recorded like this, my first song that's on YouTube. And then I sent it to my guy. He's like, "Yeah, this is good. You should release it." So and then I made a video. That's how I got into the music. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So I'll piggyback. We'll jump to music later. I'll piggyback on soccer. You did play for a soccer team.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Are you still playing with them, or are you?
Right now, yeah, I am. Right now, I am. I still am.
Yeah, you still are. So how is training with soccer like? Do you train like? Because again, this is Canada. You can't really play soccer outside for 6 months at a time, probably.
Yeah.
So do you train, spring, and then you go, to summer, and then you cool off at fall, and then winter, or do you do indoor soccer, or how is that? Like, walk us through. Who do you play with? How do you really keep up with soccer? Football for you, for the world.
So soccer. So we train like both all the season, because there's indoor right here. We like it's cold, but there's indoor pitch. We're training. So there's Players Paradise, you know it? The soccer world downtown.
Yeah, soccer world.
Yeah,
I know
those
soccer
ones,
world.
yeah. So we train like almost every day whenever there's opportunity, you know. But like this team I play for, we train like maybe let's say like 3 or 4 times a week. You know, 2 hours or 3 hours, just a couple touches. You know, we run around the field. You know, just because we already know we're like they just show us the things we gotta learn into. But the most basic stuff we don't do it. We just mostly the coach I have he normally takes us like there's before we start we do like maybe a warm up of like 20 minutes running around the whole thing, stretches all that, and whenever we have games, let's say like because tomorrow there's a game, but I'm not playing. Tomorrow there's a game they play in the US right now. So the training we had last was Thursday, which was before yesterday. It's just they let us to cool down, relax before the game. But mostly when it comes to training, we train more times than we play in the games,
Yeah,
You
of
understand what I
course,
mean?
of course.
Yeah.
You're training like
Yeah.
for 8 weeks to play one game.
Oh yeah,
right?
it's,
Right.
Yeah. So it's we just we move the ball around. That's what I can say. Just try to move the ball around, stay fit.
That's
Yeah.
cool. You said 4 times a week, right? And again, I'll go back to time management. How do you?
How do I do that?
How do I do? Yeah, you're studying. You're working on YouTube videos. You're working as well, right? Like sometimes half days. Like I know today we had to move the shoot because you were working, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking you're working 6-7 days a week.
No, this week I worked 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, 6. Yeah.
6. Yeah. So you do have like it's not even the 5-day a week. You're working 6 days a week, even if it's a half day on the 6th, right? But you're still working, playing soccer, training, studying, taking care of the family. So how do you fit in? Do you have like a calendar, or do you just lose sleep? You don't sleep at all? Are you a vampire?
All I can say is that I would give it's not like I'm trying to put this into like it's bad or like all I can say is that see the mother the mother of my child. She's I think she makes everything happen. Like. She understands I got shit to do, right? I got shit to do outside. Because let's say like this is how my weekly schedule look like. I'm gonna say it. So like I'll go to work from 7 to 3:30. Get home 4 o'clock, maybe 3:45 around there. I don't walk that far from home. If I go home, probably nap for like an hour. If it's possible, I'll play with my kid for like the other 2 hours. Yeah, and then fitted soccer. Like what happened? Like this Thursday, I did all that, and then it was I had soccer training until 10
p.m.
Yeah, from 10 p.m. I went to the gym.
After soccer practice.
Yeah,
Damn.
I went to the gym.
Oh my god.
2 hour soccer practice and then hit the gym.
Yeah,
Like a cardio after you're going for the heavyweight.
yeah, because I ran so much, so I just wanted to, because I wanted to do squat. I want to squat some.
Oh my
So
god.
how long you were there?
So I didn't get to sleep. I'm gonna say I didn't get to sleep until 1:30, and I had to wake up at 5:50.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the way you eat too. It's I try to eat good. So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's the next question.
Yeah.
So you were talking about how fit you are, and you have to be fit when you're into soccer, sports kind of thing. So could you tell me how is your diet look like? So that's my question. Like how you manage your diet, how you cook your diet, and what is your maintenance calories or something? You'll try to calculate something to shred, be shred all time a year. I can say that. Yeah. 365 days.
And I don't write. Like how other people write down what you're gonna work on today. The gym, or what you're gonna eat, or to follow something. I don't do that. I think I don't know. My body is just. I have a fast metabolism. So like, I will eat like. I will eat some. They say like I eat pizza today or tomorrow. I can eat a pizza whole week. You wouldn't say change on me. That's how it is. Or like fast food. But I don't like. The thing is, I just don't like fast food. Yeah.
But what do you eat?
What do I eat?
Yeah. Like what do you eat? Is it that you you wake up, you have oatmeal, you go for
High protein diet.
you go like eat 6 eggs in the morning and then 12 eggs in the afternoon, 14 eggs, and or is it just
Yeah, so what I eat in the morning, so mostly when I wake up, because I wake up like about 5:50, 6 o'clock, I will make like a bowl of oatmeal.
okay?
Yeah, I just put a scoop of protein in there.
That's
yeah.
good. Yeah.
Just eat. That's the time. And then when I go to work, I have another breakfast before, at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah, or 9:30, which is like about 4 eggs.
4 eggs. Okay.
Yeah, 4 eggs. So
Good.
4
Good.
eggs.
So you have good protein.
Yeah, 4 eggs, and I'll take 2 bread and peanut butter. So a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah.
Pretty much, and yogurt. That's the thing I eat for like breakfast. So the oatmeal, and at 9 o'clock I'll eat eggs and peanut butter sandwich, and yogurt from there. And then 12 o'clock for chicken and rice.
Yeah. Yeah. You do have a pretty high high food intake as well. Yeah.
yeah.
Given that you need your energy, especially if you're training for 2 hours.
Yeah, because even where I work too, it's the work it's hot because I'm doing mechanic and industrial mechanic, and the place I'm working, they produce like what's it called, engine parts, which is work with hot aluminum, So from there in there, like I'll snack some protein bars and stuff,
Yeah. It's labor intensive as well.
Yeah, in between, yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's labor intensive.
yeah, and when I get home before I nap, I'll try to eat something. Yeah, I did these burgers. I bought burgers from Walmart. Or like no freeze, the frozen one.
Okay,
I
ready
just,
ones.
Yeah, I just cook them myself. Make like 1 or 2, eat before I sleep because I know I'm gonna wake up soon to go run or gym.
Yeah. You need the energy for that.
Yeah. So I do eat a lot, even though I look small.
I mean, the moment you said you're running for 2 hours, then hitting the gym, or you're soccer practice for 2 hours and then hitting the gym, you need a very high caloric intake.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just going to burn out after the run or halfway through the running, and then you won't have anything left in the tank, right?
Yeah.
So on that point of food as well, how about supplementation? What do you think is important supplements that you highlight? Do you take any supplements at all? Do you or is it just pure food and rage?
Just pure food, I would say.
Yeah.
I take protein,
Powder.
Yeah, protein powder.
Yeah, whey protein.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one. It's that's all.
That's a staple.
Yeah, that's only. Yeah, I don't take like extra stuff.
Yeah, so you don't take any fat burners or pre-workout or energy. How about energy drinks? Do you do any energy drinks? Red Bull or whatever.
No, I don't. I don't like Red Bull. I don't like Red Bull. But I remember 2 months ago. I didn't. It was because of summer, right? It was so hot, and where I work, it's just sweating all day. So I'll finish work. I'm like, I don't have any. So I bought this little pre-workout, but it's finished. It was that's what I used to take before soccer. So I'll go to soccer, drinking it, get there, running, to get my blood going. So when I'm done, because it's not far from the gym, I just pass by, just do anything.
Hit a quick workout.
Yeah, a quick one before I go to bed. Yeah.
Here's a fun note, right? During lockdowns, we would their gyms were locked down in Canada for a year. you know where I'm going with this one, right? Yeah.
So the second for thinking, what is
Yeah. Gyms were locked down for over a year. We had this like nasty reasoning, like and
I'm in my shots.
Yeah, we used to meet in the gym, and we never really like talked much. Right?
Yeah.
You and
Talia,
right?
Yeah.
And then we the underground market, right? There's a demand for something, you find it. So we found the gym that was someone's basement.
Yeah, someone's basement.
Someone's basement. Yeah, it was a pretty nice gym. So
I like it.
Yeah, me too.
yeah, so Vincent and I would come in, and these guys would be either before us or after us. Like, hey guys, can we work in? It was peak COVID.
It was nice. It was really nice. Yeah. Yeah, I actually forgot about that.
I'd be like, hey man, hey, it's my time slot.
Get out of here.
It's my time slot. What you doing, right? So yeah, that's a fun.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot about that.
Yeah,
That's really good.
yeah, it's a memorable time.
Oh.
I think
Wait, how much do you guys used to pay for like
I can't remember. We kind of bartered because we were 2 people.
Oh, it was discount. Yeah.
Yeah, we were like, listen, we're 2 people. We're gonna come in on a fixed schedule.
Was it
we're in and out.
8 or 10. I don't know.
No, 10 a day. No, we did
Yeah.
weekly. We just
Oh, you
paid.
did
Yeah,
weekly. You did
yeah,
the
yeah.
whole
So we
week,
did
yeah.
80 a week for both of us.
Yes.
And then we booked a slot. So one thing we knew the time was consistent. So we were like, yeah, Mondays, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to come at 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And this was winter, right? It was
Yeah,
peak
yeah.
winter. So
Yeah,
remember, it was
winter.
negative 10.
Yeah.
This guy walking
Oh.
in shorts and stuff.
I know.
Crazy guy. Thunder Bay boys.
I know. It's the key.
So yeah, it was interesting times. I really hope that it never happens again.
Oh, me too.
it went fast.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but it feels like it went fast, but it was pretty.
Yeah.
You know, like there was a time where none of us were aware of any, like, when is this gonna ever end, and like, are we ever gonna go back to the gym? And it was like, you know, a time of confusion where
Well, you gotta, you know, it was a lot going on, you know.
nobody knew what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
So now we can probably shift gears, and maybe Venkat, you want to ask a few questions on music and
Since you told about the music, how did you start it? It's like, did you approach to someone over here? Like, did you had any teaching lessons, or did you have some post production musics? Because I know, like, music is to make a music is very hard. It looks easy, but it is not. But you have to. It's way harder.
It's not, yeah.
So was there a group of gang which is involved into it? Like, suppose your group of your friends, like 4 friends or 5 friends, are involved. From there, you guys initiated, or was it you with some vision and you started by your own? How was it?
Yeah, so like, when I got into it, actually I had a chance to live with a producer.
Okay.
Yeah, Master T, shout out to him. We were roommates. I was in high school, but you know, I was busy with school. I was doing music. You know, I will jump in the studio because he was in the basement. That's where the studio was located. Go in the studio, just he would have some people come to record, or just sit there, you know, watch him how he program. You know, because I do some mixing for myself too. You know, watch him how he does engineering and all that stuff. So take some, for me. Mostly I learn by looking. When if I see you doing something and I'm interested, I'm watching him a lot. Like you see me start doing, you know. So see how he mixes, see how they put everything together, you know. From there, that's when I got hooked, you know. It's like I started taking notes, saying, you know, it's good.
Nice.
So yeah. So when I got my laptop, that's when everything became, you know, I put everything together. That's when I started recording myself. But from there, Master T is the one who, like, I would say he encouraged me more to keep on going, even though like I was almost giving up, you know, because I was like, what is this? This is just for fun, you know. It's still for fun, even though, you know, I'll put so much work. When I decide to sit down and write, or even my kid pisses me, you know, sometimes he gets me because he'll work in the room when I'm recording. I'm like, hey, can you give me a room? But just give me a couple minutes, you know. You know. So when I put my, you know, when I'm focused into it, I just don't want no more. You know, I don't want distractions behind me. You know, I just want to put my head into it and, you know, do it. Yeah. I think I disconnect this. Yeah.
Oh,
but
it's still
yeah. Yeah. Other than that, music is not easy to make. That's what I can say. Yeah.
So can you? Is it working now?
Yeah. Right now
it's a bit of the cables because of the cold, I think.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Yeah. So
It is what it.
you came till this far with your music. I know like there were like a lot of negative things, a lot of positive things happened to you with around this time,
Right.
which is good to have those things,
Oh, yeah.
negative and
Yeah.
positive things. Can you tell me one piece of advice what you learned throughout your music? Yet you have to go more further, I know, but still, yet what is your best advice you got it from Riyadh now?
The best advice I got from this other guy, he's other musician. He lives in US. GN nephew. He came from my country too, but he says in US. He told me just to do my thing because it makes me happy, right? Yeah, just do your thing, keep moving, keep going forward. You know. Yeah, you never know when you're gonna go through. You know. Yeah, just keep pushing each and every day.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
So on that point, where do you want to go from here in terms of music? Like, do you have any plans? Are you just gonna put out content like songs, albums? Are you gonna do solo releases? Do you have some kind of
Like at the moment right now, I would say I'll be releasing just solos. I don't like cause the thing that's holding me back, I would say it's school.
Okay.
You know?
when do you finish school?
I finish because I'm doing industrial mechanics, so I finish April next year, but I still gotta get 8,000 hours to write my red cell ticket.
Okay.
So a couple more years afterwards.
Okay.
Which
But then that's work, right?
Yeah, that's work,
not-
yeah,
So
it's
you
work.
don't have to study anymore.
no, thank God.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Thank God. Yeah, but from there, if from like April next year, hopefully that's when I'm gonna start releasing more solos. Maybe I'll come up, maybe say release EP, because I say I got a couple audios sitting in my files I can release now, but it's just busy school. Yeah, from there, but when I'm done school, just because when like you just sometimes I'll be out, thinking I'm like, yo, I'm having fun, and I'm like, oh shit, I have something that's due tomorrow. It breaks my heart sometimes, school,
Yeah.
you've been a student,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, fuck. So those things, but I think I just never stopped going, I just, because I like, I wanna make money out of this schooling, and I wanna make money out of music.
Yeah.
It won't happen anytime soon, I would say, because the music takes a while for you to build up.
Yeah.
Hopefully, like in the future, but which is the goal I'm aiming. Because mostly I sing music, mostly in my language back home. So I wanna be heard more back home, and then who knows? Maybe one day I will get a chance to connect with people that are already known in here to see if we can work with them.
So I do see that you're usually doing live performances.
Right.
You're doing a lot of live performances in
Toronto.
Toronto, the
Yeah.
area, wherever
Yeah.
you can get whatever you can get.
Shout, yeah.
So shout out to that.
Yes, sir.
You
Yeah.
usually you post it on Instagram, and,
Yes.
and you have that ahead of time. So if the followers want to catch you on a live performance,
Oh, yeah.
they can always reach out.
Yeah.
Just buy tickets and support support
Right.
you. Do you usually have like a the community, like for that show or that event, do you have like a specific set of promoters that you usually refer to, or is it just you
So
reach out to clubs, you reach out to you and your crew, or is it just
because we like, let's say when a bigger artist from where we came from comes here, because we get a chance as beginner, I would say beginner or upcoming artist. We get a chance to perform before the bigger artist who is performing on that event start performing.
Yeah.
So from there, so the people that contact us, to perform on those stages, they go through our music first. They see if it's an East African person coming to perform, like where I came from.
Yeah.
And I get a chance to perform. I get it's a big exposure for me. I get like some people who don't know me will just see me like that as a regular, but when they see me on the stage, they perform, they all say, "Oh, this guy does music," So whenever someone big coming from back home come to perform here, and we as upcoming artists who who live here, we get a chance to go on that stage and perform before the person, so we can build our let's say our fame. I don't know if I can say our fans. Yeah. So from there, that's how, like, I would say, like we don't get nothing from it, like money wise, but we get
Exposure.
yeah. That's that's what I'm looking for at the moment right now.
Yeah.
So I thank God for that too. I've done three shows so far since, which is good. Yeah, I want to do more.
I mean, it's never easy to do a live performance as well. Like, there's a lot of people that could, be, like closet comedians, or they could be scripted singers, but then, you going on stage and doing it live is the real test, right? That's where you really have to have skill, the balls to do it, and you have to have, like,
confident.
You can't. Like, you can do a audio in a studio and you can mess it up 100 times.
Oh, and
nobody's gonna hear. They're gonna hear the perfect, the ideal, the sound, the tuning, the music, the correct way, the way you want it to be heard. But then, like for example, I went to a Pitbull concert. I didn't really like it.
No.
Yeah, I didn't really like it. No, his energy is unmatched.
Right.
But like if you're going to, for example, Tiesto, you're going to like any DJ electro, that's fine, because that's reproducing electric, like the music as it is. That's fine.
Right.
But if you come in and then you have someone sing live, I didn't like it, because I was so used to but
the energy,
but he covered that with his energy. His energy was like, oh my god, like everybody was just at it. But the audio, so it's it's hard to both be a showman as well as a singer in live. So it's it takes a lot of
time. Yeah. So when I don't know. I've always liked performing, you know. Because the hardest thing is to do. It's hard to play soccer in the field of let's say you have fans that's sitting down there watching you play, then being on the stage singing.
Yeah.
You know, soccer is hard to play when you're being watched.
Okay.
Because your brain's like, wait, if I fuck up, I'm fucked. They go boo, 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 you know.
Yeah.
On the stage with music, it's different because you're in a different zone. You know, you're like, this is my day. You know, I have to take advantage of it. You know, I gotta show them what I got. I gotta pull all the energy I got. You know, I've been recording so hard. You know, why can they listen to my music, yes, but let me show them what I can do.
Yeah.
While they're seeing me live, you know. From there, that's when you gotta get all the demons out of you just to do the shit what you want, you know. Yeah, that's how.
With your music, I just want to ask you a question. Like, I saw your music, by the way, I liked it.
Yeah.
The background music was really good,
I appreciate
unique for
it.
me.
Yeah.
But the thing I noticed in you was like a fashionable sense,
Yeah.
which I liked it a lot.
Oh, you like the fashion, eh?
Oh yeah. So as our audience is more related into fashion, fitness, and we our niche is to talk about fashion and fitness. At the same time, we try to talk it in budget kind of sense.
Right.
Yeah. So when I saw yours, I saw the floral shirts. I saw you're wearing all the accessories, and which we try to talk how the floral shirts are really underrated shirts, and you guys have to wear it and explore, and you need to
Right.
be doing those
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
And what do you want to talk about your fashionable sense? How you got into it, that thing? So was it for your music career, or was it something in you were interested since beginning of your time?
The fashion.
Yeah.
We all gotta look good. We're trying to look good, you know. Like,
Yeah.
you want to go outside. You know, when somebody see you, doesn't matter, boy or girl, say, "Oh, this guy, he works hard," you know. So, like I no matter how much money I make, even if I'm making less, I gotta at least go out. When I go out, I gotta look good. When I'm looking good, it gives me power. When you look good, how do you feel? How do you
Yeah.
feel when you wear like a suit?
Yeah.
How do you feel? How do you work? You work
$1 million
different.
bucks. Yeah. That confidence.
Yeah, you
like $1 million bucks. Yeah.
Even if you broke, you have nothing in your pocket. I'm telling you, or nothing in the bank, but you have a nice, suit on.
Yeah.
Anybody see you, be like, oh yeah, I gotta, give this guy a space, let him pass by. Yeah, it's like a king. So looking good gives you that power of, for me, when I'm looking good, it gives me that power of working hard, so I can be looking like that almost like every day. I can say, let's say I get a paycheck, or let's say like a $1,200, and I paid all my bills and shit. I gotta think about, decided I gotta go out. If I go out, I think about the place I'm going to. You gotta dress up to according where you're going.
Yeah.
I think about the place I'm going. If I'm going here, I gotta wear this. I'm not there to impress, no, but I'm just trying to represent me as golden boy. Yeah, I'm the golden boy, so I just gotta represent myself. Yeah, so in fashion, my brother, I have a big brother. When I was in high school, this guy, he used to dress like a lot, really nice, and I like this swag and everything. I'm like, you know what, I just want to be like this guy, because he was working, I wasn't working, I was in school, so I didn't have money to afford all that stuff. But he started inspiring me, because as we would go to the store, if he's buying something, he's like, yo, pick that, I'll buy it for you. I pick up the clothes, he buys it, and then I put it on. I'm saying, oh, this look good. So what I can say is fashion is. I would say I took it from my brother. Yeah. I took from him. Yeah, that's what I can say. Yeah.
That was really good. So as you mentioned, your name, the stage name is your Golden Boy,
Golden Boy,
right?
yeah.
So can you tell me, walk through how you came up with Golden Boy? Was it something story behind it, or just something randomly you thought, no, this is the thing I want to go with?
His ex used to call him that, and he liked it. Right? Golden boy.
Golden Boy. I came up with it's just I have a little story behind it. I don't know if it's gonna make sense, but I'll say it anyways. Like when you met me, what did you think about me when you talked to me? Can you answer me that question? Like, what did you think?
Easy to approach. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, chill.
Yeah, chill, relax, right?
I wouldn't say shining if that's what you're trying to say.
No, I didn't. I wasn't.
If you walk around with like an LED,
Yeah.
hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Golden boy.
Yeah. So when you met me from there, and then we spoke.
Yeah.
And then after we spoke, and then we met at that gym and we start speaking more. And every time we see each other in the gym, we say, what's good, what's going on? Yeah, killing it. From there, let's say you send me that one time. I didn't say nothing to you. And, we keep passing each other. You wouldn't know much about me. But since you know me, we spoke and everything. I'm actually a cool guy, So from there, I take as a, gold, you know how gold is?
Yeah.
Rich people, when you have money, you buy gold. So what I say is, so me as a golden boy, if you don't know me, you wouldn't, you gotta, like, you have to know who I am. You have to speak to me or talk to me to know who I am, because when you get to know me, I'm actually like a good friend.
Yeah,
like I'm a good guy. Yeah,
gold.
Yeah, you don't want to lose it. I'm a friend you don't want to lose. I'm like a gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like gold. You don't want to lose your gold or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have me, all my friends. I'll tell you all my friends. I never had no beef with them. I'm a just chill guy. Like I try to keep everything simple for myself. So when I give things simple for myself, it's I keep simple. It's simple to the others too. Who are like friends of mine. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Basically trying to say that, your worth, like your value is worth of gold. Like,
Yeah.
you as a friend is like equivalent of having gold.
Yeah. If it's like
Yeah.
yeah. Because you don't want to lose it. Because losing it, you won't get it back.
Yeah. So you've probably seen a lot of your friends because you do a lot of things, right?
A lot. I have friends who does different stuff. I'm just in the middle.
Yeah. So what do you see? Because again, back to like what we talked about very early on, right? Is that, whether it's soccer, whether it's fashion, whether it's music, time, all of these things, you probably see a friend or multiple people that go like, yeah, I wish I could do it, the way you do. So what do you think is one reason, or maybe more than one reason, that people don't really follow through? They don't really, they don't do, like, oh, I wish I can play soccer, but I can't because of time, or I wish I could, stay fit, but this burger tastes so good, right? Yeah. So what do you think? Whether you could use, you could use it if it's music, if it's fitness, or if it's just studying, working, and trying to balance life. Like, why do you think people fail to follow through?
So like I would let's say, for example, I have a couple of teammates I play soccer with. I would go to training and they would see me like, yo, what's good? I'm good. I just came from work. They were like, bro, how do you do that? Like, you have a kid. I guess so many times. You have a kid, you're in school, which is the real co-op, and you're here soccer, and then later on we're going to see your snap or IG, you'll be at the gym. How do you do that? Like, I want to be like you, but fuck, sorry for my language, but they'll be like, yeah, but I don't have time. I get lazy after soccer. I get home, I'm tired, I'm done. It's not easy. It's just you gotta be committed. You gotta be committed. Because as I said, I started playing soccer back home, and then I got into gym since when I got here in Canada in grade 9. That's when fitness started from there. So it didn't just happen. Just like I didn't say, yo, I'm just gonna do it like that. It took time. Like, it's just step by step. So I can tell you, yo, let's go play soccer, and then we'll go to the gym after. What do you say? What you gonna tell me? No, man, I'm tired, right? Yeah, for me, I don't have friends that we do things like all this thing I want. I have friends at the gym, have friends at soccer, have friends at music, all that. So all I can say is for like someone to try, let's say someone want to do what I'm doing right now, it would take them. If they would, you can do it. It will take a couple times. You have to get used to the fact, gotta keep pushing yourself. Yeah. Keep pushing yourself. I push myself. I tell myself. Sometimes you see me talking to myself while I'm doing. Like, I gotta do this, man. I can't. I don't want to be lazy, because I'm speaking to myself so I can get myself prepared. I'm getting my mental ready. Be like, yo, I don't wanna. If I say, I can't do it or I'm sleepy, of course I'll go home and sleep, right? But if I say, let me just stop here for a while, just hit, a couple biceps or anything, like, let's say anything in the gym, and then I'll go home, I do that, and then do the sleeping. I do it just because I talk to myself into it, When I talk myself into it in the morning, I'll say, I don't write it down. I just say in the morning, yo, today I'm going to the gym, out loud to myself, but today I'm going to the gym after all this, that's how I do it. Yeah. So for someone, for someone who would want to push themselves and try to stay fit, do all the kind of things you like, even though there's no time. When you like something, you can always make time for it. That's all I can say. You like it. We have 24 hours, and we have 24 hours in one day. I don't. We all share the same 24 hours. It's not like I have 36 hours in one day. No, we all. It's just you just gotta push yourself. There's some friends who can do what you do, but you guys meet to do something else. Those ones, just meet them when you're doing the thing you guys do together. But if it is that one person that who wants to do what you want to do at the moment, you guys hang out with that. Because if you let's say I take my friend who I do, let's say soccer with, who doesn't like, they don't like gym or music, I take them to the gym. We won't work out. We just talk and talk. You know what I mean? Yeah. So those ones that I avoid those. Because you can see me spending minutes talking in the gym as you guys, you work out, right? So yeah, you're wasting time, right? Yeah, it's the people. Sometimes it's the people you
yourself.
But you can surround yourself with that same people. It's just you gotta know what you want and when to meet them, and when to plan everything you want to do, because you can do it, right? Yeah. So that's how I do it.
I will ask you, what is the one lesson you have learned important lesson in your life experience till now, which you've seen valuable lesson for you?
You mean overall?
Any in general? What do you think? So it might be anything we have learned. Which is there with you right now, and which is going to be continue with your life.
I know people say this a lot, but be yourself. Be yourself. Do what you like.
Okay.
As long as it's illegal, I can say. As long as you at the end of it, you'll be safe, and all the people around you will be safe. Just do what you
YouTube,
like.
he just told the word legal, okay? So you don't have to copy strikes or something like that. It's nothing unlegal.
Yeah. Just do what you like. Yeah.
So, we talked about, your aspirations. Now you're doing a lot of things.
Right.
Do you see yourself, if the music kicks off, are you going to do music exclusively? If, do you see that you're going to capitalize on your mechanical industrial experience, that you want to maybe open your own unit or workshop, or your own factory, or are you going to go more in maybe soccer if you want to go pro? Where do you see yourself, or whatever hits for you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, whatever hits. That's all I can say. But that's why, whenever I'm doing anything, I put 100% into it, because you never know the outcomes, right? Yeah. So just put do 100. I was gonna.
So if you make it in soccer, are you gonna stick to Golden Boy number 7, CR, Cristiano Golden Boy?
I would check the Golden Boy, because Golden Boy is just in me, right? Yeah. Golden Boy is in me.
Or you could be Andre the Giant.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever kicks. So that's what I'm saying. Whenever I'm doing it, I just put 100% into it. I was gonna do the bodybuilding competition, the staging.
Nice.
I was gonna get in, I was already I was gonna sign up. I had a coach and everything who dialed me up. It's just I had a tragedy in last year. November, was it November? At the end of the year, my car got stolen. I was still in school.
Oh yeah.
My car got stolen.
Case going on.
Yeah, and then when I found it, the engine blew up.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
And then
Remember.
I got stressed from there. And when you stress, you can focus. You can no focus. I was working out and everything, but I wasn't happily doing it. I was just doing it because I'm used to it, right?
Yeah.
But I was just doing, from there. I had a coach. I even paid the guy to even send me a diet, because I showed him all my photos and everything. Yeah. But he's like, yeah, you good. You just need a couple weeks to do this and this. I was ready. I started. I paid the guy and everything, but from there,
Just didn't happen.
yeah. But you never know. It's not the end of the world. That's what I told. That's how I told myself. Found the car. The thing is, I'm happy. I'm healthy, right? I can still, get another car. So, which is the one I have right now. Take me to work and school.
Takes you.
Yeah.
Does what it has to do.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a pleasure. Before we do close, I do have one last question. I think we alluded to it somewhere in the middle, but if someone forwarded, I see you forwarding just to watch the end. where can listeners find you online?
Yes, online, YouTube, Instagram, where we can find you.
Oh, okay. I'll start with Instagram, which is one people use the most right now. But it's Andre.gb1, that's Golden Boy 1, GB1. And I got Snapchat too. I don't know, should I keep that or what?
I mean,
yeah.
as long as you're keeping it above the table legally on Snapchat.
Nah,
I
that,
don't
no,
see
no,
why
no,
not.
no Snapchat, no Snapchat. Snapchat still.
He pulled back real quick.
Yeah. Let's reverse that.
What about your YouTube?
YouTube, it's Golden Boy, yeah. Golden Boy is there. And so there's so many there, but it's hard to find because I haven't,
We're gonna put the links in the description
Yeah,
for the
absolutely.
video.
Yeah.
So if you want to reach him, you know where to find him. Follow.
Yeah, for
Golden
like
Boy, let's
suggestion. I know I'm open to take opinions from people too,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Points, yeah. I'm still learning too, Yeah.
It's a pleasure. Greety.
Yeah. It's a pleasure, man, to have you like a all around, like a fashionable fitness, everything over here, man. So,
I'm the everything guy,
yeah, everything guy.
Yeah,
From
yeah.
golden boy to everything guy. So yeah.
Yeah.
So but take care, guys. Have a good weekend, I can say, and see you for the next video.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
To you guys, Thank you guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, that was good. That was really good.
Yeah.
Ooh, you guys almost you took me back home in my head. Like, that's the whole point.
Yes, I did.